Obsessed. Hello.
I am dedicating this week to catching up on all of the new releases that I have yet to read. I have lots on my radar, including Fearless, Passion Project, Onyx Storm, Summer in the City, Say You Remember Me, and Out of the Woods. It's highly unlikely I'll get through all of these this week, but I want to see how many I can get through, starting with Fearless.
I am on page 77. Mind you, I did that in one sitting. Thank God, because I mentioned in my day in my life video, the last video I posted, that I was really scared to pick it up because I didn't love the second one. Like, I did not really even like the second one, but I loved Powerless. So it really could have gone either way. Could have loved it, could have hated it. I'm not far enough in to make like a real conclusion on how I'm gonna feel about it. Someone just drove by with a calf in the back of their truck. Anyways, that's where I'm at. I keep wanting to call this Reckless. It's Fearless, but just a little update that I am liking it so far. One thing I'm addicted to, it's figuring out what percentage I am into the book at any given time. Okay, I'm 12% in to Fearless. I'm gonna continue reading Fearless. I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get a lot of filming, editing, and reading done. We'll see. I'm so stressed out. I'm actually going insane right now. Got my eye twitching. Lauren. I'm on page 384. I'm sick to my stomach right now. This is the first time I've stopped because I had to take a breather at the point that I'm at to like collect my thought. This is the first time I've put it down. I will update you later. Feeling where this is going. I don't want to speak too soon. I'm just gonna keep it in my brain, but I have a really good guess as to where this is going. I am on chapter 67, page 513. I'm stressing right now. Finished Fearless. My rating, I don't know what I'm gonna rate it yet. I really don't. I'm leaning toward 4.5. I know there's a lot of controversy surrounding this series and it being like a direct ripoff of The Hunger Games, The Red Queen, all of those books. I have not read or watched The Hunger Games. I haven't read the Red Queen series. I haven't read the Selection series. All of the ones that it's being compared to, I have not read. And so that's not really something that I can speak on because I have no experience of any of those books. But I will say there was a scene in Fearless that was very reminiscent of a fantasy book that I have read. I won't say which one because I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but it was like word for word exactly what happened in that book. I feel like that does give a little credibility to that theory. I'm not confirming or denying because I can't. So that is why my rating is inconclusive. Those are series that I want to read. I have the Red Queen and the Hunger Games series on my shelf right now. I have a feeling once I read those, that will kind of determine my rating. So, on to the next.
since I have updated you guys. I think it's been 2 days, actually. I've been in a bit of a tiny slump, but we are catching back up today. I'm currently reading an arc of the Red Letter, Say You'll Remember Me, and I'm 1 chapter into Passion Project. That's kind of where we're at. I'm probably gonna pick up Say You'll Remember Me. I'm headed to Walmart to see if I can find Watch Me and to get some pink Starburst ice sparkling waters, because I saw something that said that they taste just like pink slush Alani's, and my thing with Alani's is I love the flavor. I want a caffeine-free Alani so bad. Apparently it tastes just like a pink slush Alani, so that's what we're going to find. I just got to Walmart. We're gonna go in and see what we can find. Okay, I came for Watch Me. Great Big Beautiful Life is out, and I don't know if I'm crazy. I thought this came out tomorrow. It's the 21st. Does it not come out on the 22nd? I'm not crazy. Expected April 22nd. I don't see the ones that I knew for, but these sound really good. So I'm gonna get a pack of those. They didn't have any of the strawberry ice ones. Strawberry pink Starburst. Great Big Beautiful Life did ring up though, so she's gorgeous. Wait, that's a what? Right then, all she could see was the brilliant light. That's gorgeous. But I also did get 2 Alani's. I need a sparkling water that tastes like Hawaiian shaved ice. The new one. I didn't like the old one. The new one, I love. Like I said, I'm reading Say You'll Remember Me right now, and I'm also reading The Red Letter, and I'm also reading Passion Project. I say I'm reading all of those. I am 1 chapter into Passion Project, 18% into The Red Letter. I did that in 1 sitting last night. So good. I don't know if it's the second book, like if it's one of those interconnected like series. So far from what I'm gathering, you can read it without reading the first one, but it's the second one in the orphanage across the lake. That was the first one. So it's really good so far. I did all of that in 1 sitting last night. 15% into Say You'll Remember Me. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. I'm so sad I'm not loving it. But there are so many, like, what is it, pop culture? Is that the right term? Like modern day references. She was like, we love a grumpy king. Stop. I feel like it ages the book so much. But I'm loving the writing because I love Abby Jimenez's writing. But the pop culture references are just taking me out of the book so much. There was something else. Oh, it's giving Greek god. No, I don't want it to. And I feel so bad for feeling that way because like the writing so far is so good. And mind you, I'm 15% in. The plot that's on the back of the book hasn't even really started yet. I loved Yours Truly, Part of Your World, just for the summer. All 3 of those I loved. Like, I'm pretty sure they were all 5-star reads for me. And that makes me so sad. And so many people are loving it. Like, I'm looking at like Larry, Sarah, so many people that like I watch on BookTube are loving it. Larry, I think Larry rated it 5 stars. Like, I think I need to just shut up and continue the book before I try to make any like assumption. I'm 26% into Say You'll Remember Me. And her brother just called her cat mid. From 15% to now. I wasn't really like taken out of the story until that. Good morning. I finished Say You'll Remember Me yesterday. I kid you not, like 5 minutes before I had to close up the shop. I was sitting there with tears in my eyes. In a good way. I went with a 4.5 star, so I did in fact speak too soon. Aside from the pop culture references that I was telling you guys I wasn't a fan of, like I genuinely couldn't think of anything else that would make it a lower rating than it is. That was, I guess, my only con
to the book. Like I said, aside from the pop culture references, everything else was typical Abby Jimenez. Beautiful writing, beautiful quotes, relatable characters that aren't perfect. She just knows how to write characters that feel so real and so non-perfect, but they also, like, those characters still get to have a happy ending, right? Like, they still, even though they're not perfect, they end up happy, no matter what that may look like. It may be bittersweet sometimes, but they always end on a happy note. And I really like that. I really enjoy reading books like that, which is also why I love Emily Henry books. And what a good segue, because we are reading Great Big Beautiful Life next. Look how gorgeous. I'm going to read this and I'll keep you updated. Okay, I'm only 2 chapters in, but I can tell you so far that I'm really, really liking it. I don't know what it is about it, but like, it sucked me right in. The atmosphere is fantastic. Of course, the writing is fantastic. It's Emily Henry. What did you expect? But I literally, what is her name? Her name is Alice. I actually want to be her when I grow up. She is so far from what I can gather. And mind you, I'm 2 chapters in, but she's optimistic. She's funny. She's like outgoing, but not in like a, I don't know how to explain it. Like, so in the second chapter, she walks into this like restaurant, and there are 2 men that she doesn't know sitting at the bar, and she's like, I'm feeling chatty, so I'm gonna go sit next to them. If first of all, you could not pay me to go anywhere by myself, but if I did, I would be sitting in the most isolating corner that I could. Think Grumpy Sunshine, like the Grumpy Sunshine trope. That's them, but take the sunshine and multiply it by like 2,000. That's them. Like, that is where we're at with this right now. Like, she is so sunshiny, and I just want to be her so bad. I'm really, really liking it. I'm going to continue, but I just wanted to give that quick update that I'm literally 2 chapters in, and it has already, like, completely engulfed me. Like, I love it so much. So, I am 53% into Great Big Beautiful Life. I love it. I love it so much. I don't want to speak too soon, but as of right now, it's a 5-star prediction for me. Every time I'm not reading it, I'm just thinking about it. And typically with like fantasy books and stuff I read, or like thrillers, books that are like, okay, yeah, you don't want to put them down because you have to find out what's happening, if that makes sense, which doesn't mean that those books aren't still good. But with this one, I feel like Emily Henry's books, especially this one, it is very, very character driven. The whole plot is them being on this island and writing. That's it. That's the whole plot. And I cannot put it down. Like, every time I'm not reading it, I'm just thinking about picking it back up. It's so good. It's so good. The characters, I don't know. Emily Henry's characters have a way of just like gripping you, and like they don't let you go, if that makes sense. Like, they feel like real people to me. They don't feel like characters. They're not 2-dimensional to me. They're not words on paper. They are real people. Does that make sense? Emily Henry has a way of doing that with her characters, and I love it. I love it so much. And so that's where I'm at right now. I've got quite a bit of tabs in there. So much sweetness, so many beautiful quotes, so much beautiful writing. Typical Emily Henry. Like, that's what she does best. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. I'm 53% in. I'm headed to work right now. I did bring Onyx Storm with me, but I also brought my Kindle. We'll see. I truly don't know what I'm gonna be in the mood for after this. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the mood for anything after this. Literally, if I'll be able to read and enjoy anything after this, I will keep you guys updated. Okay, I don't remember where I left off, but I am on chapter 28, page 316. I'm loving it. She's perfect. I have about 100 pages left. I think almost exactly 100 pages left. If you've read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, it's very reminiscent of that. It's very similar. And I loved The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so I'm definitely loving this. I'm on the last few pages of Great Big Beautiful Life, and like my chest physically hurts, but it's so beautiful. Like I'm feeling all the feels right now. I can't even like pinpoint anything I'm feeling at all. And finishing this work was a really, really bad idea because I'm actually crying like a little baby. I keep having to take breaks to like breathe. So that's where I'm at. Nothing gets me more than people who truly love each other, not even just relationships, like they're not like romantic relationships, like platonic relationships, friends, family, whatever. People who know each other to the very core of their being. This feels like a personal attack. Sick to my stomach, sick to my stomach. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I need a moment or 20. This is one of those books that you can't form a coherent thought about until like hours or possibly days after. Like, I left a piece of my heart in this book when I closed it. And if I weren't in public, I would be curled up in a little ball on the floor crying right now. I can't distinguish any of the feelings that I'm feeling right now. I just know I'm feeling every single one of the feelings. I can, without a doubt, say her best work to date. At least for me personally, this is my favorite Emily Henry book that I have ever read, ever. It literally, I can't think of one singular thing that would have made this book better. And that's saying a lot, because I'm a big critic. And if I don't like one singular thing, you saw the way I was talking about Say You'll Remember Me. I was like, I don't like that reference. I don't like that reference. I cannot think of one singular thing in this book that was something short of perfection in my eyes. So, I'm gonna need some time to recover and collect my thoughts, and I'll see you when I see you, and I don't know when that's gonna be, and this quite possibly will probably be the last book of this video because I cannot foresee myself enjoying any other new release after this for the rest of this week.
Okay, I left off with finishing Great Big Beautiful Life, and I fear that is where I'm going to leave you guys because I truly don't foresee any other
new release that I'm reading following that up to compare to it, and it shouldn't. Like, it should be its own book and it should have its own moment. And I don't think following that book up with anything is truly fair right now. I genuinely left a piece of my soul in that book when I closed it. And I don't know what it was, but it truly was. Like, I still can't put it into words. It's been 2 days since I finished, and I cannot put it into words. I also can't read anything. I've tried. Can't get into anything following that. So, unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to, for now, leave it at that. I just don't think it's fair to read any of these other new releases that are all books that I'm super excited about. I don't think it's fair to read them immediately after that. I think I'm going to need to take some time. I think I'm probably going to have a book slump. I think I'm going to have to read no brain power thrillers for a little bit following that. I'm gonna leave you guys with that. I love how at the beginning of this I was like, oh, I have like these 18 books that I want to read, and how many we get through? 3. But you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed them all, so I would call that a win. It's a win in my book. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.